Yeah. Big up everyone. It's the Cape and Don show, and it's a Saturday special. Saturday special, people. Yeah, it's usually Wednesdays, but you know what? We thought we'd do something for you, give you the people what they want. Make sure you do one thing for me though. You hit the like button when you come into the stream. You might be watching it, maybe delayed 5 minutes back or whatever, but just make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're hitting the like button on both channels as well, because you know what I mean, we're brothers here. You know what I'm saying, we share the love and all them things there. And you know what, please do your best to support both our channels. And if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah, enjoy the conversation as me and Kate get into it. But my brother, how you doing, man? How are you doing as always?
No, I'm good. Obviously, so recovering from a little flu, but obviously right in time for the game tomorrow. I'm excited for this game. I just want us to perform well. I want us to play well. I want us to win, man. That's just essentially what it is, man. But I'm excited. I'm feeling good. What about you, bro? How are you feeling today?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm not too bad. I was watching the Sunderland and Bournemouth game earlier. It was a good game, man. Brilliant goal by that Tyler Adams. 45 yarder, lobbed the goalkeeper. Rare business, but that was a good goal. Very good goal. And Sunderland showing that, you know what? It's gonna be tough when you go there. Any team that goes there, it's gonna be tough. Do you know what I'm saying? And their warriors are up there. So yeah, big up to everyone in the chat already. Got Godfrey in the building. Big up to you.
Shout out
Hyper
Godfrey still.
protagonists. Big up to yourself as well. And we've
Shout out,
got
yeah, bro.
proper Chelsea Dan. So Dan's in the chat. You know what? He's probably gonna be like killing the chat. Hey, Dan don't hold back, so he's gonna be firing. Yeah, but all I just
No,
want
yeah,
it to be is tomorrow evening. I just want a peaceful evening, bro. You know, when you don't hear no Chelsea man anywhere, just all of a sudden it's just evaporated in the air. Like, where are you,
man.
man, now? That's how I want it to be. But listen, looking at the table, my brother, City got snatched a win today. My boy Caps is already saying it's unsustainable. I kind of disagree with that, because I feel that if you can win in the jaws of death, that gives you a bit of hope, and you're still in touch distance of Arsenal at the moment as well. And I don't see City as the same case, business case, or whatever you want to call it, as Liverpool. City are one of them teams where they get kind of wins like that and they kind of build from that, and you know what I mean, the confidence starts to grow. And City, and I don't like that with City. I would have liked to see that draw and then go into this game. Okay, we need to do our thing. But what do you think about the table so far, bro? Because I think there's only about 4 points between us and City now.
Yeah, but that's just because obviously we haven't played our game.
Yeah,
City, I'm in agreement of Caps. I don't think City are sustainable this season. They Leeds are relegation fodder this season, even though they've been a decent team. Arsenal, a lot of teams have kind of handled Leeds at home, well, at their home ground easily.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah, yeah,
City
yeah.
have lost 2 games this week, so them narrowly scraping a win at home against newly promoted opposition, 18th place in the table is not a good look, even if you want to
What's
look at it
going
in
on
that way.
there? What's
It's just,
going
it's
on
just,
with City, bro?
it's you have to realize the main thing is not even just about quality. City are a good team. It's just they don't have the fear factor that they once had. So when teams face City, they trust that they can still, go there and try and get something out of the game. Like it's not like how it is for us now, where teams always come and play a low block automatically without,
Yeah,
even if they don't play like that. Like City don't have that anymore. I think the last couple of seasons kind of exposed their weaknesses, and teams haven't seen those weaknesses being patched up for them to be like, do you know what? We need to respect them when we go to them. So it's just one of those, man. And obviously, if you can nullify Haaland, which is a hard thing to do, then you kind of give yourself a chance at the game. But obviously, I think Foden got 2 goals today, so shout out to them. But yeah, the table, as I said, there's more points. There's less points between second and like 12th than there is between first and second when you
second.
think about it. So it's obviously, I know as of right now, obviously it's only 4 points between us and City. but we all expected City to get 3 points this weekend, so I don't think.
Yeah, we expect that was the expectation, isn't it?
So we was always going to go into the game at least with 4 points being the lead. So I think just because they got it in a way that was shaky,
Yeah,
like it was inevitable that result was going to happen, and we still have to handle our business so that the gap remains 7 points on them. I think the win for us tomorrow is more important to extend that gap on Chelsea as well, like to kind of shut them down, as you're saying, like to keep them quiet and keep obviously them, dispersing from this title race talk. But the league's competitive this year. That's why any teams in and around those zones, I said, if you go on a 2-3 game run or you stay unbeaten, you're gonna really put yourself in good stead for that top 4 race. But any drop points or inconsistencies, you can find yourself at the bottom of the pack, like how Liverpool are looking, in 11th, 12th place. So it's an interesting Premier League, but I think the Sunderland game kind of allows Arsenal fans to kind of put that game in perspective. It's not easy to go to that ground and win the way they play, and they were 2-0 down as well. So Bournemouth are a very good team, very very good team this season. So yeah, man, Prem is good. Prem is good this year, man.
You know something. And before we start talking about the 2 wins, Arsenal and Chelsea in the week, you mentioned something about the league is competitive this season, but I'm also hearing on the flip side from other content creators that it's a poor league. Me personally, I think, this is my own opinion, I think if the league competitive, that means it's an actually good league. You don't want to see teams just running away and just doing craziness, like the Scottish League, the Bundesliga. You've just got like maybe 1-2 teams in there that are the best teams. Isn't it good, when you see competition, around the league, because it actually makes that league look better. Not for us from a standpoint in terms of like our own personal teams, but competition that is there. Any team can get it at the end of the day.
I think anyone that's just saying the league is dead is just because their team is not performing well. Because if your team is performing well, then you're going to recognize that it is a competitive league, and because your team is kind of getting the best out of it, then you're going to credit it. Like if you're a Liverpool fan right now, or United fan, or I don't know who else, you're going to kind of have that take. Like I'm just saying, Sunderland are 4th place right now currently. Maybe they won't stay there at the end of the weekend, but they have been in and around those spaces for a little bit. You look at the points gaps between everyone else, but you have to realize that, as I said, there's good coaches, there's very very good players, international players all over the Premier League from top to bottom, and that's just a credit to where the league is at right now. And I think the coaching is good, the competition is good, and a lot of teams trust themselves and managers back themselves to get 3 points in games now. I think longer the times where the teams just come up against the big names at their home ground and they just reside to a loss already. Like I think unless you're performing like what your name is saying, like teams don't show you that respect just off the jump. They're gonna go and try, but that there's players in that team that back themselves to be better than you, even if you're Man United or you're Chelsea or you're City or Liverpool or whoever you are. So I think it makes it well. And obviously you have those middle group of teams, them like Brentfords, your Brightons, your Bournemouths, your Sunderlands, I guess your Newcastle, Evertons, those teams that have very good players that kind of put a streaky one, 2-3 runs together. They might lose a game or two, but those teams are
you mentioned Brentford. You mentioned Brentford, yeah. Thiago. Is it Thiago?
Yeah, Igor Thiago. Yeah, Thiago. That's his name. Yeah,
man's balling out this season, bro. 11 goals in 30 matches.
Yeah, it's a good player.
Only Haaland's got more goals than him. Can you believe that?
It's a good player still.
That's what I'm saying. But let's start getting into the meaty stuff, man. So big up to pause that. Big pause. Hey, don't clip that up, bro.
Saturday evening.
You got me there, man. That's why it's Cape Pausey, yeah, because he likes to pause. You know what I mean? But anyway, on a serious thing though, 2 English teams went up against 2 juggernauts, Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Both teams came out successful, kind of like maybe embarrassed the oppositions. What's your take on both managers at the moment? Because both managers seem to be doing their thing right now. Maresca and Arteta?
Obviously, they're both good managers, Spanish managers. Coming off that Pep, I guess, guidance. Maresca's taken a different journey, gone to the Championship. One team's there. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a
whoa.
yeah. Allow it. Allow that.
Oh my days, this is how people feel Saturday. Yeah, please drop a like, everyone that's in the stream. If I ever get this, just drop a like. Yeah,
but there's truth in that though, bro. There is truth in that.
Yeah. There's it's obviously they're both tacticians. Obviously, I think Arteta's obviously been in the Premier League longer. Obviously, he's built this Arsenal team from the top up. Obviously, Maresca obviously won the Conference League last year, and obviously the Club World Cup as well. Obviously, he's a confident manager. I think I like them. They're both very calm in their press conferences. Obviously, they're animated managers, but they hold themselves well in front of the camera in terms of when they communicate and speak. You tell that they're very confident in their systems and their beliefs in football, stuff that I really appreciate and I like. And I think also they believe in their players. They instill belief in their players. They work. They both have young teams, and they've worked with young players, and they know how to get the best out of a team. So I think it's going to be a fiery game, a good tactical battle, as a lot of our games are. But I think especially Maresca, given the fact that he's bold, willing to make changes to his lineup to suit or try and capitalize or cater to the opposition. It will be interesting to see what he does, and obviously it'll be interesting to see what Mikel does. Like, does he make any surprise changes than what we kind of expect our lineup to be, and what does that look like, and what does that mean for how we want to take the game to Chelsea? I think all of that is very exciting.
Yeah, I hear it. So, two good victories. Arsenal beating Bayern Munich 3-1. And Barcelona winning. Sorry, Chelsea beating Barcelona. Was it 3-0? It's 3-0 in the end, wasn't it? I don't know what I did. To be honest, I didn't watch the Barcelona game because I'm watching my boys play in it. But let's talk about Arsenal because we're Arsenal fans, innit? Don't want to talk about them scrubs at the moment. But no, the respect is there. But yeah, good victory, man, during the week. Yeah, kind of got a little bit of a get back. I know it's the group stages, but it takes us to the top of the league. A 3-1 win against a team that's been pretty dangerous in Europe. People always have a narrative that when we beat a team, but they didn't have their best team. Oh, they've got players out. But the fact of the matter is, so do we. So what does that mean then? If we got players out and you got players out and we still smack you up, that says that we've been the better team, right?
Hey, big up AFC always. 100%.
Big up to AFC always.
But yeah, man, how the hell all that stuff is just malarkey now, man. Anyone trying to discredit Arsenal at this current point in time is just a hater. Like, and obviously there's haters are gonna exist, but you're hating with no sense, because even the most like angriest or most toxic of the opposition fans, I think, are giving Arsenal the credit at this current point in time, because you're watching what you're watching game after game. You've seen what we've been doing consistently all season, and you got to give respect to it. And Bayern Munich coming into that game were the highest scorers in Europe. They constantly score goals. Harry Kane's got already like 30 goals this season, something crazy like that. Like, I mean, Elise, amazing player. Like that family, they're a quality team and they're used to winning. They haven't lost the game, and they came to Arsenal and obviously first half played well. They had their moments, and obviously they had control of the ball. But second half they literally got dominated, and 3-1 was a flattering scoreline in the end, which is the truth. Like, you can't even say it wasn't. Like, Arsenal missed a lot of chances that we could have put away and made that scoreline more of the reflection of that payback that you're saying that we wanted. Even though I feel like that game was a payback. It was like a little bro slapping the head thing. Like, oh yeah, I respect you, but you're coming to our house, man. Hey, relax. Do you know what I mean? And you got anyone hating or anyone trying to move the goalposts to try and find something. Obviously, you can always criticize in something, but as you said, like, we had and we still have multiple guys out injured. Important players that will definitely help the team, and it just shows that our level we're not at the final level yet of where this particular season and this iteration of our team, what we can do and what we can be. Because when you have all the options available, when the strongest options are there, then you can actually see what both the changing of the different profiles and options, but also the competition at its highest peak in it. So yeah, Kane's been on form this season, obviously, but he didn't have a shot in the game. Like, obviously, I've seen that happen to Kane before at Arsenal, but obviously this season he looks clean. He's been looking very, very different. So yeah, you saw Kimmich's comments, yeah.
Yeah, about playing the ball long and stuff, and like they don't play football and all this kind. When we played PSG, they played football and all this narrative. People, yeah, needs to stop. Yeah, this narrative about calling us set piece FC and all that. It needs to stop. This is part of the game. Chelsea back in the day, man like Tim Cahill, John Terry. Who's the other guy as well? The Brazilian guy. What was his name? Big guy, defender, centre back.
Well, Alex.
Them man was scoring from set pieces. Up until recent times, Chelsea had the best set piece away record. But no one went saying nothing about them. I just think rivals are all rivals kind of like stick together when it comes to Arsenal, because they want to see Arsenal go years without trophies.
No one wants to see Arsenal win, because you definitely, in your friendship group, you definitely have at least 50% of that friendship group support Arsenal. So
yeah,
seeing the pain and seeing, obviously, majority of us are from London. You don't want to see what London's gonna be like if Arsenal win, because if you were insufferable or entertaining when we're losing, imagine when we're winning, how much more insufferable, how much more the takeover, how much more all this is. And so, obviously, so many more Arsenal fans spawn. Like, it's end of the day, it goes back to what I'm saying. Like, the top of this conversation of this pod, you talked about City, and I said that teams don't have that same fear factor. So teams don't just park up in a low block. They press up against them. They try to, attack them and take chances. Like, that's not what we face. Like, any team we place, they automatically are playing in a tight shape, low block, compact, trying to. Obviously, Bayern was the first team, I guess, that came out and actually said, let's try to play some football this season. Like, I think everyone else is taking that approach. And what do you want us Arsenal to do when there's 10 men in a box that we're trying to attack and we're putting balls in or shooting and it's getting blocked? It's going out for corners. You got to master what you're going to get. And if we're going to get a lot of free kicks, we're going to get a lot of corners. You might as well have some good delivery. You might as well have some guys making some good runs and guys that know how to head the ball back in the net. Like, why would you not want that? Like, if every other team in the league had great set pieces and set piece takers and set piece finishers, they're not going to be complaining, because they know, okay, like, if we get a corner or we get a free kick, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Trossard got a knock on Wednesday. Touch and go with whether he starts tomorrow. We're going to get into the Arsenal-Chelsea game in a bit. Satisfying win against Bayern, 3-1. Goal scorers Timber, Madueke off the bench, and who scored the last goal? I'm confused now. Martinelli with the last goal as well. So it goes to show that the squad overall, yeah, there's goals from all avenues, all places in the pitch. Does this bode well for us going forward, that we have a team that gets goals from anywhere? Anyone can score, even Raya. I suppose Raya's going to score soon.
If he does, I'll be happy.
That'd be mad, isn't it?
Of course, man. Like, you need goals and commit, man. You can't, like, the one question everyone's having about City, and I even said it, is if Haaland doesn't score the goals, where do the goals come from? Obviously, today they proved that. Obviously, Foden got 2, and obviously got the winner.
But he's not consistent though, as far as I'm concerned.
And there you go. And they haven't. And obviously, in the last couple of games, Haaland hasn't scored. Obviously, I know that he didn't start against Leverkusen, but they struggled to score. Arsenal, we've been without Gyökeres, since the halfway through the Burnley game. We've been without Havertz since the beginning of the season. Jesus hasn't touched pitch since January. We've had injuries left, right, and center. Madueke and Martinelli basically only came back midweek, and they're already back in the goals. Or obviously Madueke getting his first goal, Martinelli continuing his fine form in the Champions League this season and what he's been doing this season. And it's only gonna be good if everyone's scoring, everyone's goals. Everyone we all play football. Goals give you that great feeling, like you feel satisfied, even if you're a defender, you play a game and you score. Like the next time, you can't wait to get on the pitch. Next time, you can't wait to play. The next time you play football, you're confident. Your body's more relaxed. Your mind's more relaxed. You're feeling for it, and you're probably more hungrier for more goals. And that competition goes around. If everyone's scoring, everyone's low-key going to be pushing each other like, oh, I got 2-3 goals. What are you on? Do you know what I mean? And then the next game, you're going to be pushing for it. And if everyone's trying to score, then it means more goals. And if our attackers are coming back and getting goals or getting back in the goals, we've already been winning games without, majority of attackers being out, just having to go the same front three for majority of the games. And they've been, handling the business. But now, if we get players coming back and coming off the bench or starting and in goal-scoring form, boy.
We ain't gonna answer any questions. Sorry, we ain't gonna answer any questions. I'm gonna star them and then we go through them in a bit. No, it's interesting, the stuff that you're saying, because you clearly got that confidence going into the game tomorrow. But I want to kind of sidestep, and speak about Chelsea, because they beat Barcelona very convincingly the other day. I know you can say Barcelona without, their best playmaker in Pedri, but at the end of the day, it still has to. You know what? We ain't got time for this. We didn't have this player talk. At the end of the day, they got the job done. Big boy player, Esteval, is being talked about quite a lot. Being compared to Saka. People are saying he's better than Saka already. I can't believe that madness. What's coming out of people's mouths. People are just so aesthetic merchants these days. It's just you see a shiny new toy, and then instantly you forget about the old vintage. Yeah, that vintage that is so reliable, that is consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? But that shiny little toy, you don't know where it's going to take you. Do you understand? And it's talk like that infuriates me. But never. We've got to talk about this guy, because he's broken onto the scene now. He's looking like a baller, he's looking like like a Brazilian Fazilian, just the brother looks mud, techie, space, left, right, go round. He's looking mad right now. And this is going to take me into the game as well, because we're already hearing Palmer's probably ready for this game. Whether he starts or not is a different question. We're going to do a full lineup, people, and we're going to do a combined 11 as well, because you man know how me and Kate do our thing, Pause, we do our thing neat. You understand? Pause that again. But anyway, I need to hear the full chat of what you're saying about Esteval and what he can bring tomorrow, because they're going to need something special in it to break us down, innit?
Obviously, first of all, like, I think whenever people get compared to Saka, I always just say it's a credit. Every single player, every single person that every opposition team has, they always want to compare him to Saka. So that just shows he's the benchmark. Because
shout out to Dr. Seymour. Go on, sorry, bro.
Shout out to Dr. Seymour as well. So you're not going to be shouting Saka if you don't rate him. Every single player, I've been playing this for you for the last 5 years now. There's always a million players that get compared to him. So that's just that. But just on Esteval, obviously, he's an amazing talent. He's an amazing player. So I think I've said this many a time. Even before Chelsea signed him or pre-signed him on a contract, like, he was one of those players. When I saw a couple of his clips coming out, obviously, I love football, so I try to find a lot of young players. So I was looking into it. I was like, okay, this guy looks really, really good. Then obviously, I think the biggest surprise and the biggest credit to him is obviously the Premier League is a physical league. We've seen many a great talent come, even players a bit older than Esteval, and struggle to adapt to that physicality and impose themselves. And these are good players. You see them play in other leagues and you see them still play well. But I think him coming in and still being able to, take on man, his decision making is very, very good. His ball retention is great. Maresca's already used them in multiple positions as well.
Sorry, Cape. Sorry, I gotta stop you there. Yeah. You guys are not liking the video, people. Come on, man. You need to sort that out. Yeah. Make sure you like the video, people. Yeah, the button is just there. We're not gonna talk until you start liking the video. Yeah, it's free. Yeah, you go onto your favorite channels and you like up the video. Yeah, come on, show us some love, people. Yeah, give us a little like. Come on. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Go on. Sorry to
No.
interrupt.
It's right. Come on, people, drop the like, hit the like button. If you haven't already, go on quickly do that. Really appreciate it. But appreciate you AFC always as well, of course.
Always,
I
always.
think Esteval's a great player, and I think how Maresca's managed him has been amazing. Obviously, he hasn't, chose to rest him and pull him out where he can. Obviously, he hasn't started him some games. Obviously, he has that X factor, and I think that's what it is. And I think obviously, if he continues on this trajectory, you definitely become one of the best or most exciting wingers. Obviously, given what he's already doing at his age right now, and in his first season. But I think in this game, it'll be interesting to see what Maresca does. Obviously, if he plays him, if he brings him off the bench. I think there was reports that Palmer. I think Fabrizio said it. Palmer's ready to start, so I'm pretty sure if he's fit enough to start, they will start him in a big game. Obviously, he wanted to get his.
I think they start him, man. I think they start him.
Yeah, I think they do, and they should if he's able to start. So, obviously,
is this your guy?
I don't even know still, but
but no one wants any like, bro. No one begs for likes for Arsenal, bro. Yeah, it's not the narrative of you don't like us, yeah, is because a lot of you guys are on Twitter and you're seeing, I would say majority of those people are probably not even Arsenal fans. A majority of them are just there to just troll. And people like you, big up to Nashon Makazi or whatever, however you say his name. A lot of you guys fall for the bait. Now, when you come to my channel and you go to Cape Has Balls's channel, then you're going to hear the real Arsenal fans talking. Yeah. So we're not here saying we're arrogant and we're better than every team in the world. Do you understand? Yeah. The thing is, I don't care whether you like me or not. Yeah, all I care about is winning that trophy come the end of the season. Because go on. You're gonna hate that even more.
Out of curiosity, Nashon, what team do you support though? That's
yeah. What's your team?
But Defo will be a good game.
Oh, he's a Chelsea fan. Look, nah, man. Even he's been just talk shit.
Okay, mate, that makes sense. Obviously, I'm giving your players credit right now. This is giving a bit of credit. But if you want me to show what I really want to talk, because I think we're gonna smoke.
He's Chelsea.
Let me just say it like this. Let me put some chest. Hey, Nashon, I think we're actually gonna put you in a spliff, the kind of spliff that I will enjoy. Backstrapped. Nice clipper lighter, put you up in the air, and you go down to West London. That's what I think is gonna happen tomorrow, innit? But end of the day, there's a couple of your players that you like. Thank you still. I appreciate you liking the video, man. Really appreciate it.
Make sure you sub to the channel as well, Nashon, man. Come on, don't be shy, man. Because I'm sure you're gonna want to banter us, yeah, if you guys are to beat us. But no, listen, Nashon, yeah, you got a very good side, yeah. Whatever anyone says, you've got a very good side. You've earned the right, to be in the spot that you're in right now. And you're a very, very good team. You've got very good players, but you also, yeah, are capable of doing how can I put it? You man also do the thing where you've got the best midfield, you've got the best this, you got the best that. You're the world champions, granted. So
world champions, what?
Yeah, surely if you're all of that, then man should be able to walk this league, no problem. Then, because I don't want to hear, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to win. We have expectation, and we haven't even won it 20 years. We always get expectation put on us, yeah. And we have been the closest out of all the other teams. Yeah.
And then when we try to give credit to our team, what do we get hit with? Oh boy, you ain't won it in 20 years. Or
no, this is wrong, bro. I know Nashon's young, yeah. He's saying all the sports channels. No, they don't. All the sports channels historically used to love off Man United, yeah, and Liverpool. Yeah. It's not they don't love off Arsenal.
Let me tell you how it is, yeah. The sports, like most sports channels, especially in the UK, their favorite darling is Liverpool.
Yeah.
Look at Liverpool right now, the form that they're in. Any of our teams, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, let's say even City, go through the run Liverpool are going with, they're getting absolutely obliterated every single day. That will be the headline. Obviously, right now, Arsenal are well, unless you're just wanting to hate, we look like we're the best team in Europe and in the world at this current point in time. So I think and the way we're performing, how we've been performing all seasons, we still have injuries similar to other teams. I think a lot of people that are looking at football unbiasedly this season, given their expectations and everyone's predictions pre-season, where it was Liverpool and some people was even City, it's like, oh, rah, like this Arsenal team that we've kind of been bannering saying are second, they look serious. They look like they've made the best business, etc., etc. So they're giving us our credit. Obviously, don't watch if Arsenal somehow go through some bad form this season. They will be so ready. Trust me, they'll be so ready. Obviously, with Chelsea,
if we lose to you, man, then Chelsea are going to get all the props.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? You have to realize with Chelsea, the problem with you guys, because you guys have spent so much money the way you have in the last 2-3 years, no one's giving you grace that you kind of want because you spent so much money. It's not anyone's fault that you spent money on who you spent money on. Let's say you spent 1 billion and you bought 1 million world-class players, and then you guys were good. Like, people would be like, oh, you spent money to buy these players, but you're winning. No one complains. It's just one of those situations, isn't it? Like, look at Man United now. Man United were getting bantered all last season. It's like, it's old news now. It's not going to sell because they're still bad. But Liverpool's worseness is there. Like, I think that's where it is, man. Like, I don't think
What's you saying now? They would be like, you Arsenal was not on it for good form.
Good form.
Yeah. Anyway.
But doesn't say. But what, like, if all due respect though, doing a combined 11 national, like what, like how many Chelsea players do you actually think get into the?
No, we're gonna do that.
I'm saying, but like what do you think? Like, what do you actually? Because I'm looking.
Are you asking me or are you asking Nation?
I'm asking him. I'm asking the chat as well. I'm actually trying to think legit. Like, there's only a couple of players from Chelsea that I would take.
But you have to go based on but you have to go based on form and who's available as well. I don't think it's a case of just like, oh, because this player played last season and they scored this many goals and all that. I think it's based on current form right now. And as I said, we're going to get into that. So don't go anywhere and make sure you get it. You make sure you're part of that. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the game on Sunday because, bro, this game is probably one of the most important games so far this season for Arsenal. Not just for the fact of us just going ahead. What is it? 7 points or 6 points? Would it be 6 points if we win?
I think it would be 7 points over City and 9 points over Chelsea.
Yeah, not just because of that, but the fact that Chelsea need to get some licks this weekend. Yeah, because I'm sick of hearing these Chelsea fans mount, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just getting too much because they're not doing the humble thing, bro. Yeah, they're telling us, yeah. How can Chelsea, man, say they didn't have no chess against Burnley, but they got chess against Arsenal? Is it based on the recent draws with us, where you've gone ahead and we've still brought it back? You guys haven't beaten us since 2018 at Stamford Bridge. I think your last victory was against us. Is it 2020 or 2021? But when was that in the Europa or something?
I think 2020. It was
something like that. Something like that. It was something like look. Nashon's already going. You know, he's not even. Look. He's already going. He's already going. Don't watch that. We're gonna get to that, Nashon, man. But big up to Nashon in the building, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, Nashon.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button as well. Whether it coming from Waffle side or come from Cables, make sure you hit the like button.
But the question is, we're going to get into all of that, people. Yeah, we're going to get. We're going to have to do. So what we have to do, yeah, we have to do our first 11, then we do a combined 11, yeah, because we want to see how we're going to line up. But anyway, how are we winning this game on Sunday, bro? Tell the people.
I don't. It could be anyway.
This is what they do. They do the trophy things, isn't it? What have you carried? Well, we won an FA Cup in 2020, so we've won something. Yeah, but go on. That's what they say, isn't it? That's what they say. Whatever you want.
Don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
Yeah, go on. Are we winning on Sunday, man? I'm gonna block out, not block him, but I'm gonna block the chat out for a moment because I want to hear what you're gonna say about Sunday, my brother.
I think it depends on how Arsenal want to play. Like, I think there's, because of how good we are in any kind of game state, I won't be surprised if Mikel does a similar thing to the Bayern game and, maybe goes a bit more mid-block defensive for the first for you to try and
What?
nullify. No, to try. Obviously, football is 1 in 90 minutes. You can't just assume and want to go. Just set Chelsea are a good team. You leave open spaces to them.
But I thought Chelsea would do that to us rather than. I
No, I'm
thought that
saying
Chelsea would let us have the ball.
but both teams might try to do that, and it might give for a game that is a bit cagey in the beginning. But given that we're the away team, they have more the impotence. We don't have to win this game. We want to. We don't.
Another question: Who needs to win this game?
Chelsea need to win this game if they want.
I think we need to win this game if we want distance.
We need to win this game, but we don't have to win the game. I think there's a difference. Like if Chelsea want to be seriously in the title race or give them a chance, then they need to win it, keep it at 3 points, and they can kind of look at themselves saying they're Arsenal 1 loss away from them potentially going first. Arsenal winning the game keeps the gap at 6. At Chelsea, will keep it at least at 5 of City, and that's the max it will be for the weekend. Like it's one of those situations. Obviously, winning this game will be like the definitive nature because it will be like the gaps that we'll have with all the other teams will be amazing. I think it's one of the situations where I feel like Arsenal just need to play whatever is needed to win. Like I won't say it's a must win for both. I just think it's an opportunity for both. Like it's not like Arsenal season derails if we don't win. But I think we can't lose. That's the main thing. But I expect us to win, and I think we can win, and I think we will win. But I don't think it's end or be all if we draw. Similar to the Sunderland game, I think it's one of those situations. And I think for Chelsea, if it stays at 6 points, I don't think that they've gained anything from it. Do you know what I mean? Like at the same way, if Arsenal stay at 6 points, I don't think we've lost anything apart from really, really extending the gap. But to answer your first question, how do I think we can win? I think it depends what Chelsea want to play. If Chelsea want to come all guns blazing, we saw how they were pressing against Barcelona and stuff. Arsenal can kind of sit in a bit, give them nothing really easy and, try and, hit the space in behind. We've seen Chelsea centre-backs defend, 1v1 all season and they haven't looked particularly good. Obviously, I know they've got Wesley Fofana back now, so obviously he's way better than, obviously, Tosin and Chalobah that have been the culprits this season. Obviously, I know Sanchez has been well, but it takes a good team to expose, a team that's playing in form, and I think Arsenal are that good team. Like, we're the giant killers this season. Like Bayern Munich end up getting nullified. Obviously, not going to say Spurs are a great team, but teams get nullified when they face Arsenal. Even Man City, who have been great this season, came and parked the bus after they got 1 goal because they were like, that's all that we can get. And I think it won't be no difference to Chelsea, even though they're in form. With the way some of our players are playing this season, I think however that we want to take it, if we want to take the game to them, if we want to high press them, if we want to sit in, I think we have enough tools to really hurt them. What about you? What do you think will be the best method to try and beat the Chelsea team?
Well, first and foremost, I think I need to kind of answer the first question is who needs, do we have to win? I kind of take it in a different angle. Pause. From a personal aspect, I want to beat Chelsea. That's one of the main things. And also, I think beating Chelsea shows that we're not messing about. I think if we were to draw to Chelsea, it still shows, likes of City and Chelsea that, there's still hope. I want to make it so that Chelsea and City don't have hope. And City won, and I want to win all my games. If we were playing any team, Brighton today, Brighton tomorrow, I would want to win. If we were playing Man City tomorrow, I would want to win. If we were playing Liverpool, I would want to win. It doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change anything that I want to win every game that we go into, and I don't want to have like the last game with Bayern. I was kind of saying that I'll take a draw, but we went out and win. And now when we won that game, the feeling that I got is just like, you know what? Yeah, I was there thinking just to take a draw, I'll be happy with a draw. Maybe I wasn't going to be just happy with a draw. I want to win every game, and especially because it's Chelsea, I want to win it even more. And Chelsea will want to win this game, no doubt. Yeah, I think a draw for them is a loss. I think you know, them losing, it's a disaster. Us drawing, I don't think I'll be happy with that. I know we're still a bit at the top, but I don't think I'll be happy with that. And I'm gearing myself up for 3 points. And I think if we want to be taken seriously, as you know, a good side or big side or whatever you want, elite team or whatever, we need to be putting teams like Chelsea to bed. Yeah, just
No,
night
I
night.
agree. No, I agree. I
Understand,
agree
Joe?
with
You
you.
understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I'm not. I'm like, you know me, innit? I'm always just show chess, and I expect us to win this game. That's what I said before.
Yeah, no.
But
You've been saying you what you've been.
I'm
You've been
saying,
saying. You've been
I'm saying it's similar to like what you were saying before the Bayern game in the chats and what we were speaking about. You were saying like if you predicted a draw because you were like you don't mind the result. I'm saying if we was to end up drawing, obviously, and it depends how the game goes as well. Like if we're winning 2-0 and then we draw 2-2, that's a whole different story. But if it's one of those nip and tuck games that Chelsea are in form, like they have beat, you know, some good teams, you know, from I guess from the Club World Cup till now, and you have to kind of consider that obviously they're in good form this season, on good form right now. Obviously, they've got good attacking players. They got Palmer back. That would be a big boost for them. Like these are factors that you got to consider. Obviously, in the last 2 years, we've drawn at their ground. I think last season we did play very well there, though. And we had a couple of chances to win that game. Very unlucky. Well, in the last couple of seasons, but nevertheless, this is a new season. I agree with you. It's about the statement it can make. This is why I say I don't really mind how we play. Getting the win is all that matters. If we play we get a 1-0 win. I'm not complaining. Even if we part the low block for the whole game, I promise you, I won't complain because you want to win. But I think it's hard to kind of expect like to just win against these teams at their ground. Like you have to consider like if teams
no. That's another thing as well, and that's
like,
where that's where the logical,
especially when they're in form. If they wasn't in form,
yeah,
go there, dust them off. But they're gonna be as giddy as we are. They come off a big win against Barcelona. They smoked Barcelona. They should have scored way more goals.
But that's where the sensibility has to come kick in as well. You know, this is more rival hungry. I want to win this game. Do you understand? Yeah, because really and truly, yeah, we might even just witness both teams drawing. Both teams might cancel each other out, and it might be a draw. This game could easily end a draw. This game could easily end a draw.
But I'll be mad because I feel like the way we've come back from international break, we look like we've gone up a one more gear at least in terms of the Spurs and the Bayern game. Seems like we've shifted the gear up again. Like maybe that's because we know players are coming back and players are coming back or whatever it is in it. But ultimately, I think it's one of those ones where like we can go there and win, and we should go there and win. And I think we have enough tools to go there and win. I think Chelsea are a good team. I don't think they're like the most outright defensive team in the league or some, you know, team. It depends on how they play. Even if they, you know, go a bit more defensive, I think we have the tools to adapt to whatever the game goes. And I think we can put pressure on Chelsea in ways that other teams potentially can't do. Do you know what I mean? Which is why I think we have a very good advantage in this game. But obviously, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But
yeah, it's going to be a tough game, man. Big up to Hano in the building. Yeah, big up to my brother as well. Make sure you go and you mods, man, need to start sharing the links, man. Godfrey, where are you, my guy? I need to listen. There's 15 people in the building. Yeah, we need you to slap the like buttons, people. Yeah, like up the thing. Yeah, like up the stream. The button's just underneath you. If you're on a mobile, it's just there. We're gonna get to the questions in a moment as well. For me, how we gonna win this game? Do you know what? That's a very hard question to ask. I think we just have to play to our strengths. You know, that's be physical, because I know with Chelsea, yeah, they're going to try to do the physical thing with us as well. You've got Caicedo and whoever they put in that midfield, Enzo. You know, there's going to be that battle, that physical battle. I just think we just need to win, you know, those first time headers. We just need to physically impose ourselves on them. I don't mind going long in this game as well, you know. I really don't mind going long in this game to Saka and to whoever it's Martinelli or whatever. I don't mind. The game, I think itself, I don't know. I think an early goal maybe opens up the game a bit if there's an early goal. But I can also see it being a little bit cagey at the start as well. So I'm looking forward to this game, and I usually get nervous about these games, but this season I'm not nervous at all about this game at all. And let us know your thoughts in the chat, people, because Chelsea are confident, Arsenal are confident, and you know what? When you get teams like this that are just gonna ready to do a mazza, this could be the game of the season. It could be the game of the season.
It's definitely lining up like definitely game of the season so far, especially in the Prem, because Chelsea play good attacking football. Arsenal are starting to kind of get coming to attack.
Shout out my boy BBK Sports in the building, people. Make sure you slap
Shout
up the
BBK,
like as well. I don't know, it's BBL. BBL's in the building, man. Big up to BBL in the building. Big up to BBK.
Why is everyone feeling free today? What's good?
Yeah, you know, no, it's HP, man.
Is it only me that's holding down?
He's got that thing on lock. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to BBK Sports, and make sure you hit the like button as well while you're here as well. There's a couple of questions on here that I want to get to before we do the Arsenal lineup. So the first question is from they're all from AFC always, is who would you want next to Saliba for the Chelsea game? Nkapie or Mosquera? I suppose that's to both of us.
I guess we're going to answer this one in the lineup, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll do that in the lineup. We're doing that in the lineup. Okay, let's see. Let's just get this next one. Is Palmer the best number 10 when he's fit?
I would argue Eze has a conversation in that, but I would say, yeah, I would say he is the best number 10 when fit right now. If he's fit, yeah.
Is there what other 10s are in the league that?
You got Eze.
It's not really on it.
You got Eze, you got Morgan Gibbs White. You got Morgan
what about
Rogers.
Can Cherky say anything? Can Cherky talk?
Cherky's a baller still. I do love Cherky, and obviously he hasn't had enough in the Prem to show that, but I think he's a baller. He's up there. Same with Eze, they just need to get.
Yeah, I rate Palmer though. I've always rated him, and do you know what I mean? I think he's a good player. No bias being there. But this is Chelsea. Chelsea are here. They want to be exonerated. So the thing is, they can come to us and say that they don't like us, but they want us to rate them. How does that work? My guy?
This is what I'm saying.
How does that work? How does that work?
It's the Arsenal fear. It's the Arsenal fear.
Madness. Anyway, this is AFC's team, combined team. But hey, let me hide that because I know these people are going to get crazy when they see that. Last question we got here is, who is the better tactician in managers, Maresca or Arteta? I hate these comparison questions, man. I really hate them. So I'm going to bottle it and I'm going to give it to you.
I'll say Mikel, just because we've seen him morph his team into any type of team, like whether that's very defensive, whether that's 3 at the back, whether that's 4 at the back, whether that's, inverted fullbacks, whether that's overlapping fullback. I don't want to get into it, but I think over the years we've seen so many different iterations of our team in it. So,
but their argument, and you know what it's going to be. Their argument is going to be, well, Maresca won the Conference League and the FIFA World Club Cup. That would be probably their argument. Yeah, but that's why Maresca is better than Arteta. That's probably what their argument would be.
But the same people those are the same people that are saying because Slot won Premier League.
I told you. Look.
Yeah, no. So it's you can plug in replies for these type of things, and it's the same people that were saying Slot is better than Arteta and all these other managers. And I'm pretty sure the same people are not saying the same things now. Like it's just like, if that's fair, if that's how you want to believe, that's fine. But I just don't agree. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I hope Nation you're about tomorrow because we're going to be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, in some capacity. Yeah, we're going to do the thing tomorrow, innit? The stream tomorrow, innit? Yeah. Make sure and big up to Zir, man. We're getting raided. Big up to Zir raids. Big up to you, my brother. Salam, my brother. I hope you're well. He's been putting in work as well, Mr. Zir. Mr. Ahmed's been doing his thing, bro. I don't know what the score was with Bayern Munich, but I saw in your watch along that it was 1-1.
They won 3-1.
Yeah. Big up, my brother. Big up, Salam, back to you, man. But big up for the raid and everything, man. But what was the last question? So we mentioned for me, when I look at both managers, I think they're both on an even type of kill. I would say maybe Arteta just probably leans a a little bit more in terms of what he's done over the last few years. And I'm not talking about winning because he hasn't won anything, but in terms of title challenging, yeah, there's been no one close to Arsenal in terms of title challenging. You've not seen Chelsea. When we went toe to toe with Man City, Liverpool were nowhere to be seen. Chelsea were nowhere to be seen. You know, there weren't no other teams to be seen. And you have to remember that we went against a Goliath, yeah, in Man City. So anyone could say, what have you won in the last few years? And yeah, you can throw that criticism at us. Why didn't we win any of the cups and all that kind of stuff? I get it. I do get it. But in terms of your main bread and butter, the league, you could say we've been the closest. We even nearly won the league we didn't win it, but we nearly won it, just shy of 2 points that season as well. So I want to slightly veer towards Arteta at the moment. But Nash, I've seen more trophies with my team in your whole life, in your whole life, bro. So you can talk what you want to talk, bro. Yeah, I've seen more titles from the 80s, my brother. Yeah, so pipe down. You
Guys,
man.
Your era only started when Roman Abramovich
You
came
probably
in.
only started supporting Chelsea in 2000 or 2000 and whatever it was. Yeah, I can tell you're young because you're chatting a lot of rubbish, bro. You're not as old as me, yeah. So pipe down a little bit, my brother. Have a little bit of respect. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna do a lineup thing, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to do a lineup thing, yeah? Which let's just use lineup building, yeah. Brother, let me tell you, Chelsea, yeah. Okay, so in terms of winning anything, let me just educate this youth, yeah. It took you 50 years to win, yeah. Majors, 50 years, yeah. So calm yourself down, calm it down, my brother, yeah. Calm it down.
Oh, wait, man. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to humble this youth tomorrow, brother. Because
No.
I need to humble this youth tomorrow.
I like Nation.
I like him though. I like him though.
I
He's
need
got that bite. He's got that bite.
Because tomorrow, if they lose, he's gonna have to hold that. So
Tomorrow, if they lose, he won't be saying fair play or anything like that. It'd be like man will be. Huh?
He has to say fair play. Yeah,
he won't say fair play. He'd be gone with the fairies, brother. That's what it is. You know, us man turn up, win, lose, or draw. And the thing is, win, lose, or draw, we still remain at the top of the league. Yeah, because as much as you lot, man, as much as you man say win things, yeah. Let's see you win the Premier League. Let's see you win the Premier League. No, don't time him out. He ain't said nothing wrong. He ain't said nothing. He hasn't said nothing. You know, disrespectful. He's all right. He's all right. I mean, he's got his opinion. Let him have his opinion. That's all good. But big up to the guy, yeah. But anyway, can we see the screen? Because my screen's moving a little bit. Books. Yeah. Okay. So usually,
I think we know Raya being goal. You know, Timber, Saliba be there. Which is
MLS, he definitely ain't starting, bro.
No, he won't start, but don't be harsh on the kid. Don't be harsh on the kid.
He's not starting, brother. I'm not being harsh, but I don't think he will start. Okay, this is where the question is from AFC always. But big up to everyone in the building, man. Make sure you smash the likes as well. Smash that like button, man, like you've never done before. Okay. Who we starting as a left centre back?
I would start Hincapié, yeah. To be honest,
I think Hincapié, he's got that aggression. I think this type of game suits Hincapié as well. Yeah, he's very good on the ball, very good in the air. I don't think that guy's got a lot of weaknesses, bro, that I've actually seen. Maybe in this game, but he looks like a proper player to me. And I think, you know what, these type of games, I think he's going to thrive in this type of game, especially against a Rory Delap or someone, you know what I'm saying, that will probably like you know, or a Pedro Neto or something. Not Pedro Neto, yeah, Pedro Neto and Pedro as well, João Pedro as well, because those players they're young but they're quite aggressive as well, isn't it? So I think aggression. He'll have to watch himself with these players because you know these players are hotheads. You know their disciplinary record isn't really great this season, so you know they are susceptible, yeah, to the odd red card as well. So if we can get them man on yellow cards early, then them man would just need to just calm it down a piece. Do you understand? Who we going with left back?
I think Ricardo comes back in. Obviously, he was quality when he came off the bench, and I think he starts well, but he didn't get any minutes on.
Yeah.
Wednesday,
and the thing is, he will probably have to face Estevao at some point, whether he starts or whether he doesn't start. So that'd be an interesting battle between them two. In midfield, Rice.
Yeah, I think it'll be the same midfield.
Jollof rice, yeah.
I think it'll be fried rice.
Zubi,
Martin Zubi.
Zubi's got to be on his game this week because,
but he's always on his game though.
Yeah. But that little error, yeah, that sometimes when you see a little error like that, yeah, it encourages other teams in it. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to just try not to hold on to the ball too much.
I think though,
because Caicedo will press the hell out of him.
I think though, it's as I always say, it's good that these type of things happen, and I think it was luckily happened in that type of game that didn't cost us, so he can learn from it without it being so detrimental. Like I remember when Jorginho had that type of error against Spurs, funny enough, and that led to a goal that made it 2-2, and that was more costly. And then obviously that had, you know, fans, you know, talking about that one mistake for Jorginho's tenure also, even though I think it was quite a good servant for us. So I think he will learn from that. I think he will realize that obviously you're never gonna always have all the time in the world on the ball like the way you might do in La Liga. And I think like in this type of game that will be high octane, you know, two good midfields going up against each other, I think he'll understand he has to play his game. And obviously, I think Eze will start again, even though Odegaard is back. I think obviously Eze's had a good week so far. Odegaard just came back. So
it's funny because last year Odegaard came back and he started last year from injury as well. I think against Chelsea as well. But I don't think we had who else? We had Marino.
But our squad was different now, and I think obviously it would be different if Eze wasn't in good form. But obviously off the back of a hat trick in the last Prem game, obviously got a nice assist finally. I think
definitely. So Saka right back, right wing, yeah. Saka,
yeah, Saka right wing.
I think who starts on the left? Who starts on the left? Martinelli. What's his name? Noni. Who starts on the left? I think Noni would be better off the bench. You know. What do you think? This guy's a wind up man. He's funny. He's fuming like that.
11 people in the chat right now. Make sure you drop a like as well.
Yeah. Subscribe to Proper Chelsea as well. Subscribe to Proper Chelsea Dan as well. Yeah, one of the boys, one of the man them in the group chat as well. So big up to Proper Chelsea Dan, man. You're not gonna see the last of me in Proper Chelsea. Hopefully we'll do a stream together at some point, man. That's gonna be fiery. But yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's all for the banter as well, people. It's passion as well. We both love our clubs as well. Do you know what I'm saying? South of the river light, you know what I mean?
I think Madueke will start if Trossard is injured. You know, I think Madueke will start. Yeah. I think
Chelsea Dan. I used to go school in Sloane Square, mate. So I used to see all you Chelsea nutters all the time. So I know about you. Man. But sorry, what are you saying?
No, obviously big up Proper Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think
what are you saying?
I think Madueke will start still. Well, I think Madueke will start. You might think. I think Mikel seems to be.
You think he's going to start?
Yeah, Mikel's gone with him more time, like ahead of Martinelli. I think Martinelli's.
But don't you think he's going to get booed and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, but I think he's the kind of player that takes to that type of stuff. Well, we saw.
You reckon, yeah?
We saw when he was at Chelsea when it was that Wolves game and they were chatting, speaking on his name, got a hat trick there. He paid well. I think when he came to Arsenal, wasn't there petitions about Arsenal not signing him? And first game back, he's there ripping up players, and obviously everyone was there. I think he'll play him there, and I think Marino will probably be in the 9. And I think Martinelli will be used as that sub again to come on to try and stretch the game when the game's a bit more open in the last few minutes of the game.
I hear it. I personally think Martinelli's going to start, but we will see in it. We will see. Marino, because Martinelli historically likes he plays well against Chelsea as well. He has good games against Chelsea.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind Martinelli starting if Mikel goes ops with him. I think it would be a good option as well. See, especially the fact that he did score. Same with Madueke. I just think because Madueke scored, he's going to be a bit more confident. He knows he's going against his old team. Seeing some of the fans, kind of speak that, oh yeah, he didn't do. You know what I mean? Kind of, chatting like look at people like Nashun, like he's chatting shit on him now. So he knows he has something to prove, and Madueke seems like the kind of guy that when he has something to prove, it brings the best out of him. Innit? So. But either way, it's a good question to have again before it was like definitive. People were going to start.
Do you believe this? You are giving James an easy person to pocket. But I thought James doesn't play right back these days. I thought he plays like in midfield as well.
James doesn't really pocket people anymore. Like I think you see him. But anyways, again, it's only Timber that pockets people, mate. That's what I'm going to say.
But we're going to get to the combined 11 in a minute. So that's who we're going with. I personally would start with Martinelli on that side because Martinelli's got, they both got hella pace in it. I heard that Madueke is the quickest in the team. He's the quickest player now. I heard he's like the fastest player in the whole squad. That's what who was getting interviewed. I think it might have been Eze or someone was getting interviewed. They said Madueke he's quick, so But the thing is, you have to give him space in it. And what Chelsea are very good at, is they're very compact and they're very good at squeezing teams as well. So I don't know how much space our players are going to get at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. But anyway, that's our team. Let's change the teams now. The thing I hate about Chelsea fans, they're so nasty when they talk, there's no respect, man. Do you know what I'm saying? The only respectful guy I know is Wolfie, man. And even him, he's got a sly little dig. Wolfgang. He's got a sly little dig. All the Chelsea fans, man, they just got this thing about them that
I also need to win a Champions League, man. Once we get that Champions League, can show a lot of these guys.
Anyway, let's just do a combined 11 and get out of here, bro. I need to. Is there a way that you can refresh this thing?
Exactly what Papa Charles Dan's just said, man. Everyone, go hit the like button. Man. Let's get up to 10 likes on both streams. I don't know what your likes are, but let's get it up.
You've won it all, but you won't be beating us tomorrow, bro. Yeah, that's what you want tomorrow. You won it tomorrow, yeah. Because winning everything doesn't mean that you win everything tomorrow, and I think that's extra motivation for us as well. If you're about your business, then you'll beat us comfortably tomorrow. But if you don't beat us tomorrow, I don't want to hear another thing from your mouth until the end of the season. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing from you. It's as simple as that. Because all this talk is cheap, so they say, yeah. And don't let the Twitter fans fool you, yeah. Don't let the Twitter fans fool you, my guys. Right. Let's do a combined 11. Yeah, I know this is going to rattle a few people, but that's what we're here for, I suppose. And it's all opinions at the end of the day, isn't it? It's all opinions. Okay, we done this with Chelsea Dan yesterday, man. Oh my God, it went on forever, man. Seriously, man. Big up to Chelsea Dan as always, man. Big up to you, my brother. So I'm not even changing the goalkeeper, although I would say.
Sanchez has been good this season.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry, I'll do that. Although Sanchez has been good this season, but I always say that red card goes against him. Yeah, because he lost his team he lost that game for his team. But in saying that, he's got one less clean sheet than David Raya this season, so he's showing potentially, that he's having a good season. And I think Sanchez is a very good stop shotter. I think he's very capable. Yeah, I think he's very capable, but he's also got the bozo gene in him as well. Every keeper has got the bozo gene, but he's shown that he's decent. He's shown that he's decent. You don't have to keep reminding me that you've won it all. I don't care. No one cares whether you won it all. Can you beat us tomorrow? That's the question. That's what we're doing the show for. We're not here whether you've won it all. You're just showing insecurities, bro, by saying you've won it all. No one cares.
Just say you're gonna win the game tomorrow. That's it.
No one cares. So it's from showstopper to stop shotter. Hey,
listen, hey, he's even crazy.
Business, man. But anyway, I know I've got the crowd. I know I've got the chat rattled today. That's why we've got 16 people in the building. Anyway, do you know what? Centre backs. Start with the right side.
This is who's available, everyone that's fit.
This is people that are available, people that are playing now. My two centre backs, I'm probably going with maybe Fofana and Saliba. What are you going with? I got to be fair in this, innit?
I'm going Saliba Mascara, man. We only seen Fofana.
Saliba Mascara.
We've only seen Fofana for like 2 games, like this season. With all due respect,
is it
2-3 games?
Chelsea fans, how long has Fofana? How many games have Fofana played this season?
2-3 games, man.
Is it?
Not long enough. Nkapé's only played 2-3 games, so that's why I wouldn't put him there. Mascara's played more than that.
How long has Mascara played? How many games has he played? Mascara. He's played 4. So he's played 4, and
like I would go in Nkapé Saliba. That's what I want to do, but just based on the argument for Fofana, I would go with Mascara.
Yeah, Nkapé's not played. He's not played that many games.
But he looks the part, though, man.
Yeah. But we've got to be fair in this, yeah. So we have to compare it between Mosquera and Fofana. Is Fofana fit at the moment? Is he playing games?
Yeah, he's playing right now.
Is he playing? Yeah.
But he's only played 4 games this season.
Yeah, but so is Mosquera.
No, Mascara's played more than 4 games this season.
Has he?
He's been available since the beginning of the season, bro. Played in almost every single game.
Yeah, but he's not. No, he hasn't played every single game, though, has he?
Played in almost every single game. The same way, like Nkapé has played like 4.
Anyway, Saliba's going in first. Anyway, so let me just put
Saliba's in. I'm going Timber right back. I don't think Timber anyone's better than
Timber. Hold on. Wait, listen. Slow down. We're getting to that.
We're getting to that. I'm not slowing down.
Slow down. You're slow down.
Timber over Reece James.
Slow down. Slow down. I think we have to be.
I don't have to be fair, bro. I don't have to be fair. No. When Arsenal were shit, no one was giving Arsenal one player just to make us happy still. I don't have no regard for anybody, fam. And Chelsea fans don't have no respect for me to now be dropping them. There's only 2 players that I honestly will put into this team. If I'm just being so honest.
Okay. So who are we going? This is going to rattle the chat, and I love it because you know what? It just brings more people here. Who are we going for then? Mosquera, yeah? Was he? Or are we going for Fofana?
No, I'm not going for Fofana.
But you have to see. Look, they've done.
You can control
it. I'm just trying to make an argument that like Fofana, you know, they're not in that position where they are now. You know, they've had. You know, I think they kept like. Is it how many clean sheets recently?
Yeah, but he's only played 4 games. They kept 2 clean sheets, but 1 in the Prem. Do you know what I mean?
Chat, who should we put as the centre back? I'm gonna leave it to the chat, so no one can blame me. Yeah, I ain't getting blamed for nothing. Who we put in as the left centre back? What about Tosin and who's the other brother? Who's the other brother?
None of that nonsense. None of that nonsense.
I want to see what the chat are saying. Ab's getting his Neo with Cape. Slow down. Hey.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Rubbish. Sanchez has made 1 mistake. We only lost with Jurgensen. So He's not better than my keeper, bro. We should base the combined 11 from this season, not when players who have been out and injured. No, but everyone gets injured though, innit?
That's what I'm saying. Mascara, because Fofana's only played 4 games. If you want, I would say Nkapie, but he's probably only played 4 games. So that
I think this is about fair, you know, Saliba and Fofana. I think that's fair.
That's fine. That's fair. But I'm not agreeing with that.
If Gabriel was fit, none of you man would be getting. So we're gonna put Fofana. I'm gonna do the fair thing today because I know you man get funny. Yeah.
Everyone in the chat, that's on him. But me, I am not doing this. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, Fofana. We'll put Fofana in there. Yeah. Okay. Moving to left back. It's got to be Cuckoo in it. Would you put Cuckoo in?
No.
It's Cuckoo in it.
Calafiori.
Are you? Nah, brother. You need to do the fair thing, bro. You need to be fair, bro.
So you're saying that Calafiori has been better than Calafiori this season? Is that what you're saying? And if you're going to say no,
Cucurella's levels, bro. Cucurella's levels, bro. He's a very good defender, bro.
I never said he's not.
If we're gonna go on the defending first narrative, yeah, then Cucurella.
Yeah, so then if we're gonna go defending first, then we're gonna go with the team who has the best defensive record in the league, who players that are contributing to that. You know, Arsenal played at some of the toughest grounds in this season away, faced some of the toughest opposition, and I don't think I've seen Calafiori get spun once this season. But if you want to do the fair thing because you're Mr. Fair, that's fine. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Calafiori, Timber right back, innit? I'm just saying the truth of the matter, innit? End of the day.
What? Listen. What am I supposed to do here?
Because if you're gonna go on that basis, then you should say Reece James over Timber. Then, do you know what I mean? And
don't swear. Do not swear. Do not swear on this channel, brother. I don't like the swearing thing when you mention them kind of words there, bro. Oh, he's saying you lost to Liverpool. Hold on, you man lost to who? You man drew a carrier bag. You man lost to carrier bag. Sunderland, Brighton. Who's the other team they lost to as well?
Lost to Man United away. Come on, man. Let's be serious, man.
Man United, you know.
Yeah, let's be serious. This is what I'm saying. You have to realize the players I don't get in here it's not that they're rubbish or anything. It's just that I respect.
Reece James ain't way better than Timber. Come on, calm yourself down, brother. Anyway, I'm gonna put Cuckoo in there because he's a European champion. He's a very good defender.
So you're going based off not the season. You're going based off history. If you're doing that,
no, I'm not going based off history.
I'm gonna put this is what we're doing here.
Bro, come on, man. Come on.
But I'm saying, can you equivocally say he's had a better season than Calafiori? Is that what you're saying?
I've not watched him. So
then how do you put in someone you don't watch? You don't know he's better, he'd be good or not. Do you know what I mean? Because you watch Calafiori. I've watched Cucurella this season. I must say he's been bad, but he's not been better than Calafiori levels. But all's fair love and football, right?
Nah. I think the illness is getting to you, my brother. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. We got to make an executive decision. Come on.
I plead the fifth.
What are we doing?
You go with Cuckoo. I'm not gonna be mad at it. I just don't agree with it. We can agree to disagree.
All right, I'm gonna put Cuckoo in, yeah, for now, yeah. I'm gonna put Cuckoo in, yeah, because you know what? If he locks up Saka again, then it's justified, isn't it? You know what I'm saying, yeah. Right back.
When has he ever locked up Saka? Just out of curiosity.
He's locked up Saka a few times, man. Saka doesn't really get change with him. When they play, he doesn't. He doesn't really get change from him, man. He don't really get change from Cucurella, man.
I've never seen Cucurella lock up Saka, but conversation for a different day. Still, I don't agree with that.
Look, Abs couldn't pick a starting 11 from Saka potatoes. What we doing here? What are you doing? You're quiet when it comes to me talking about the players. I'm not hearing you saying put this player in, put that player in. I've been doing 11 since I've been running this thing, bro. I'm putting in players based on how I think the team should, you know. I think Cucurella is a better defender than Calafiori. Just because Calafiori looks nice and running up and down and all that kind of stuff. I know we've got the better we've defended, but imagine Cucurella in our team.
I don't imagine that.
Back in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you don't agree with me. I'm keeping it like that anyway. Anyway, right back is Timber anyway. I'm not even talking to any of these guys, yeah.
No, it's Reece James.
I've got control of it. During Timber,
we've got to be fair, guys. Chelsea, you know, Reece James is Champions League winner. He's the captain of Chelsea. Come back from serious injuries twice. Do you know what I mean? He's played in multiple positions. Abs, man. We've got to be fair to Chelsea. Got to put Reece James in there. Surely.
All right. I'm not having a conversation. Anyway, it's Caicedo, innit? DM, innit? Yeah. I'm waiting for you. Caicedo DM, yeah. Remember, Caicedo is the player that we wanted last season, bro. Remember, sorry, we wanted to buy him instead of Rice at the time.
No. Caicedo was the player crying on Twitter that on Instagram that he wasn't going to make his move to Arsenal, make his statements. So
We know that. So he's definitely in the team.
There's only 2 Chelsea players that go into my team. Caicedo is one of them. There's another player that's another them. But the other ones,
Caicedo, Rice, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the 10?
What do you think?
I'm not asking. Listen,
I want to get your opinion.
I am being. I'm. This is open for you and the whole panel. Pause. Who goes in the 10?
Eze.
Yeah. Palmer's been injured, hasn't he? And he's not really done anything this season. Eze scored a hat trick last week, so it doesn't matter. He still scored a hat trick. Okay, who's on the right?
I agree with Hyper Protagonist. Is the last comment as well. I'm with him.
In my combined level, I'll have mostly Arsenal players because we're top of the league and champs for a reason. But sure, let's throw in Chelsea players for a pity's sake. But you've not said. You said mostly, yeah. So that doesn't mean fully Arsenal players. So you've not actually really said who shouldn't be in there out of an Arsenal player.
What do you mean?
Sorry?
I don't know. Who do you go right wing?
Who do I go with?
Yeah, right wing.
I'm not. Listen, I'm just putting in players now because I've kind of like made input on most of the players here. I want to hear what your input is. It's a joint show, bro.
Saka.
You're not Premier League champions, bro. You're not Premier League champions, brother. Who? Saka. Saka, yeah.
100%. It's not even a question. What? Who's the best club in the world? Dan. Chelsea. Careful now. Let's not get too ahead of yourself.
Oh, bro, these men are insufferable, man. I'm telling you. Who's on the left?
Trossard.
Trossard's injured, or is he injured, or is he not injured?
Mikel said he might make the team. Said he might make the team this weekend. It's possible. So it's not a big injury. But yeah, I'll go for Trossard still.
Neto's been good as well though this season. Yeah, you can't think as well. Neto's been decent as well over the last few games, hasn't he? But is Trossard available though?
Wouldn't know until tomorrow. But I'm 100% not having Neto in my team still.
Is Fulham winning 2-0? Against who? Against who? That's crazy. Chelsea bringing their advertising boards closer to the pitch because the Arsenal. Who are we going for left then? Because I want to wrap this up very soon. I want to watch the game.
I'm going Trossard.
Trossard, yeah? Okay. And up front? I need to screenshot this as well.
Up front.
Pedro?
Hell no.
Well, Pedro scored.
He hasn't seen
4 goals.
But he's never played up front apart from one game, which was just a tactical tweak.
Is it? You sure?
Yeah, you can't just put him up front. Well, not for me, anyways. I can't just put him up front. I wouldn't put him up front. I don't. No.
Hold on. How many goals has Pedro scored though? Pedro goal for Chelsea this season. So it's 4 goals and 3 assists in 12 appearances in the Premier League this season. Who are you going with? You're going to say Marino, innit?
I don't know. I was going to throw this to you still. I don't have a clear idea.
No. You just want to put me under the spotlight in front of because the crowd are coming for me. That's why that's you're not backing. I don't
think the crowd's coming for pause.
Of course they are. Of course. They're on my case. They're on my case.
I think
You know they're on my
I
case.
don't know in it because I don't think any strikers particularly.
We have
played
to
well.
put someone there in it. We have to put someone there.
I think Marino's played well this season so far. I would put Marino there personally. Out of the players available, I don't think they'll have
He's only got 1 goal though in the Prem.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna go with Pedro. You know, I think Pedro's done well.
it's blasphemy, guys. Blasphemy. This is
No, I'm gonna
blasphemy.
train. I'm gonna try and where is he? Pedro Job or Neto?
No, hell, Pedro Neto could never go there. So
Caps is saying put Eze in the left and Palmer in the 10, but Palmer's not even played a game. He's not even played. He's been injured. So how can we put Palmer? It's based on players that are fit right now and that have played over the last few games. So how many Chelsea players we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. They got four players. 4 players, bro.
it's not too bad.
Exactly.
Yeah. I do like João Pedro. He's a good player.
Yeah, João Pedro is good, man. He's a good player, man. Big up to Mark MUFC in the building. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. I see you, man, have just been hitting up bare comments on here. But it is what it is, people, man. How long have we been going? 122, man. What's Nashon saying? Bro, you see the problem how many players of Chelsea have appeared? Speak shit, man. Let's see tomorrow.
That's at the end of the day, this will get proven tomorrow.
Defense, what a joke. How does Trossard and Saka start?
Because they've been excellent this season.
Have you been watching Trossard? Are you mad?
Have you been watching
Saka? You mad? Yeah. Esteval being robbed. Esteval doesn't even start for Chelsea usually. I don't know if you're basing it off current form. Yeah, it is off current form. Yeah. Even when they lose, they'll be singing this. They'll be
champions of what? The United States.
You know the thing about Chelsea, yeah? They don't say it to City though, innit? Chelsea City. They're called Chelsea because they love City, yeah. They never blaspheme City. Listen, I hope City. Listen, I hope City slap you up when they play you, man. Seriously, man, because you, man, got so much vim for Arsenal, but when it comes to City, you man are their lapdogs, bro. Yeah. You man are just disgraced. Yeah. Always got time for City. Oh, we're City's feeder team. Oh, can we have this player, that player?
Wait, 1 second. Yeah, Mark United fan. I beg you, just be humble in the chat, man. United finished like 20th last season. You lost to Spurs in the Europa League final, bro. You have to have some shame. So Everton player slapped his own player. You got sent off and you couldn't win at your own home ground. Please, bro, just put the gun down and just be calm. I'm not coming for you, but I'm just saying be calm.
Nah, go for him, man.
Your manager. In fact, you know what I say? Your manager is
amazing. Go for him. Mark loves to talk. Yeah. What about Grimsby, Mark, bro? Talk to me about Grimsby? What happened to Grimsby, my brother? You cannot talk to any of us, man, right now. You know what? Yeah, you man were fighting to go back to back with teams, brother. Yeah, come on, man, behave yourself, brother. This ain't. We're not in this. We're not in the same sphere at the moment. Yeah, in the last few years, bro. But yeah, you make your finals. Yeah, but you man lost to Spurs.
Well, Spurs getting cut free.
Lost to Spurs, brother. Spurs. How you man just let that go is embarrassing, brother. I'm telling you, embarrassing.
Is this what they are? They're numb to football. They just have to
numb to football, bro. How come the layout's all broken now, man? I don't know what's happened. Let me see if that works. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, people, man, big game tomorrow. Hey, prediction before we get out of here. What's the predictions for tomorrow, people?
3-1 Arsenal.
Predictions in the chat. 2-1 Arsenal. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. It's not going to be a slapping that everyone thinks. I just think it'd be a game.
I'm going 3-1 Arsenal still.
3-1 Arsenal. What's your predictions in the chat, people? Do you know? And I don't want to hear man saying that Chelsea man saying, "Oh, 3-3 or a draw is a good result for us." I don't want to hear that. You man are supposed to be beating us tomorrow, yeah? Because you guys are the world champions, so you're supposed to be beating us tomorrow. As halfway hooks,
again,
yeah. Wait, are you saying 10-man Everton is better than Spurs?
Well, that's a conversation.
I think Arsenal has to score 4 to win. Oh, really?
What?
So what? We can't defend.
Well, man, we're not drunk, man. But yeah, 3-1 Arsenal. I'm with you 2-0.
Yeah, man. I know. Big up to Mark. Hey, Mark, we need to do a show soon, brother. I know you got your show on Monday as well, but make sure you. Hey, if you're doing your show on Monday, make sure you do it early, brother. Yeah, because I know Chelsea down. Yeah, if we win, oh my god, it's gonna be fireworks on that show, and I'll make sure I turn up for that show, win, lose or draw. But it has to be a little bit earlier because I can't do the late thing. But anyway, people, yeah, we're gonna done the show, man. Make sure you slap up the likes and all that. Yeah, man, it's been a good show, man. A good show. What you got coming up quickly before we get out of here?
Just to watch along tomorrow. Then obviously we got games every 3 days, so I think we're gonna be
as well. You've got catch up as well, and you got the panel show as well. Tell the people, brother. Tell the people what you're doing.
I'll be there. You see me active tomorrow on a lot of things, and obviously, hopefully we have another panel show tomorrow, and should have a profile video coming out midweek if I can get some time to put it out, a good space to put it out, I should say. But what about you? You got anything coming out, or you just got a lot of streams?
Watch along tomorrow. We got Cape probably tomorrow as well, and also we got the panel show tomorrow. Make sure you tune into the panel show because that's where it goes off. So make sure you man are there, yeah, because that panel show, yeah, man, that's going to be lively. So yeah, man, we'll let you guys know tomorrow. Just notification buttons on. Cape and Don, we're always doing our shows. Big up to Gunner Street as well, man, like BBK Sports as well. Big up the 15 Guns as well, group chat as well, man, like Dr. Seymour, man, like Caps, man, like Tony, Claude, Gunner. We got the Avengers there, innit? The Avengers. The Avengers, yeah, all the Oregon Goon, Southern Gooner. We got the Avengers in there, brother. So yeah, man, people. Big up to you, man, all the time. And,
don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
Subscribe, man, and make sure you comment. And big up to Nation as well, that's been here as well.
Big up Nation, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Yeah,
don't worry, we'll be here tomorrow. So
definitely,
when there's some tears, I need to see you in the chat still.
Yeah, man, definitely. But anyway, people, we out. Yeah, peace.
Peace.